Once a shining star in the R&B universe, Bobby Valentino's promising career suddenly turned into a hot stankin' mess of legal battles, failed album releases, and faded public interest. If you want to know what went wrong for the once promising R&B crooner, then here's the truth about what happened.
I think probably being dropped at a young age. When I was in a group, we had Mr., which had blackberry molasses.
Bobby's involvement with transgender women. Bobby Valentino was at the center of a scandal on an episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta in 2013. This specific episode highlighted Kirk Frost and Benzino involved in questionable actions with multiple women in a hot tub, leading to Kirk cheating on his pregnant wife, Rashida. Despite most social media users directing their anger towards Kirk, Bobby got involved in the situation because the incident happened at his house. In a later comment to VH1, Bobby stated that he could not be responsible for the actions of others, adding that he could not dictate someone's behavior and that he was not attempting to destroy any families. He made it clear that he was only accommodating some young women at his house during the incidents. After staying out of the public eye for a few years, Bobby returned to the spotlight in July 2017, when a video surfaced showing him allegedly not paying a sex worker. The person in question was eventually recognized as Rima Houston, a transgender woman. As the video became popular, Bobby denied allegations that Rima was a sex worker and stated that he did not know she was transgender. Bobby claimed that as soon as Rima identified him, she started recording their interaction with the purpose of blackmailing him, according to his spokesperson. He informed the authorities about the alleged extortion attempt and promised to seek legal action. On the other hand, Rima was eager to share her point of view. Bet invited her to take part in a seated interview, where she shared the specifics of their meeting. Rima mentioned that Bobby had been keeping tabs on her on social media before they finally met in person at a club event that he was organizing. She claimed that Bobby had extended an invitation to her and her friends to join his VIP area and had talked about potential business opportunities, giving her hope that he could help her break into the entertainment field. Rima said she had told Bobby about being transgender, and he supposedly claimed he did not hold any discriminatory beliefs. After that, Bobby went to Rima's house, where she spoke about having a friend there. Bobby asked the friend to go, and Rima, thinking they were going to talk business, agreed that it was best for the friend to leave. As Rima stated, as soon as they were by themselves, Bobby started to take off his clothes while she was there. At this point, Rima started recording on her phone to ask about Bobby's actions. Bobby left his shoes and keys behind as he quickly left her apartment. Bobby followed through with his legal threat by filing a lawsuit against Rima. He claimed in the legal papers that Rima had recorded a video of him without permission, and when he approached her about it, she said she would share it on social media unless he paid her a large sum of money. In the midst of this legal controversy, Shauna Brooks, another transgender woman, came forward with fresh accusations against Bobby. Shauna claimed that Bobby had tried to schedule a sexual encounter with her, showing a screenshot of a missed call from him as evidence. Nevertheless, she did not specify if they had ever met face to face. As the situation worsened, Lil Scrappy, a rapper who is connected to Bobby, got involved in the controversy. An Instagram page called My Mixtapes posted a video showing Scrappy and Bobby hanging out with transgender women. After the video went viral, Scrappy quickly separated himself from Bobby, pointing out that while they worked together on music, he had no knowledge of Bobby's individual interests. Scrappy also said that he had never interacted with a transgender woman and was confident in his ability to recognize if someone was transgender. He speculated that the women in the video were actual people, but suggested they may have been seen as unattractive. In the midst of the developing situation, Bobby suddenly emerged in the public eye with a new baby, a shocking revelation that caught many off guard. There were suggestions that Bobby planned the baby announcement in order to address speculation about his sexuality. However, Bobby confirmed that he truly was the happy father of a daughter named Lilac. At the same time, Bobby's legal fight with Rayma took a surprising turn when he did not show up in court. Rayma later made a Facebook announcement, as reported by Straight from the A website, stating that Bobby's absence led to the dismissal of the case, causing a waste of the court's resources. Several months later, in January 2018, more controversy erupted when the mother of his child publicly accused him of cheating with a transgender woman. She claimed to have found Bobby in the act and responded by physically confronting him, which led to him getting a black eye. Nevertheless, Bobby chose not to press charges, as he wanted to prevent more public scrutiny on his sexual orientation, as per her post. In a different message, she expressed her dissatisfaction, mentioning that she had tried to be understanding of Bobby's kink, but he continued to act deceptively as a sly pansexual.
Territories.
Wow.
Which is how we did it.
Yeah.
But the label, they don't care. They still went and printed Bobby Valentino.
Not long after that, she removed the posts, claiming that her account had been hacked. Despite the tumultuous occurrences, Bobby has been able to maintain his public image, even though these events have certainly brought a significant amount of dispute into his professional life. If you think this is shocking, wait until you hear the rest of the story. Bobby has found himself in a deeper mess than you can imagine. But first, let's explore how he got to this point. After all, he wasn't always like this. Raising from rejection. Bobby Wilson, also known as Bobby Valentino, comes from Mississippi and grew up in Atlanta. In his adolescence, he joined a vocal group called Mista, gaining fame with their hit song Blackberry Molasses in 1996, and putting out an album. Nonetheless, according to the Gazette Review, the band encountered management difficulties, which hindered the production of a second album, resulting in their breakup in 1997. After finishing high school, Bobby attended Clark Atlanta University to study mass communications. During his education, he stayed dedicated to his goal of pursuing a career in music. During the first season of American Idol in 2002, he engaged in the competition and received severe feedback from Judge Simon Cowell, who questioned his ability to become a star. Bobby later told Noel Phillips' website that this obstacle nearly led him to give up on his goals, but he decided to keep going. Bobby recorded 3 demo tracks while completing his college education. Determined to establish himself in the music industry, his hard work paid off when Ludacris noticed his demos and then passed them on to Chaka Zulu, who is his manager and also the co-founder of the Disturbing the Peace record label under Def Jam. Acknowledging Bobby's skill, they offered him a recording contract, which he eagerly agreed to. Bobby's popular song, Slow Down, was released on Valentine's Day in 2005 and captivated listeners, leading him to receive an ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Award only 2 months later. After this success, he dropped his first album with his name on it, showcasing a new sound that connected with his followers. His effortless singing style and exceptional lyric writing were especially emphasized in the song Tell Me with Lil Wayne, contributing heavily to the album reaching platinum status. Bobby Valentino's association with Ludacris's label and his contribution to the rapper's track Pimpin' All Over the World led many to believe that Ludacris served as his mentor. However, Bobby clarified that this perception was inaccurate. He recognized that being under the guidance of an established star was hindering his potential. In an interview with The Urban Daily, he articulated his decision to take charge of his career, becoming actively involved in his projects, which included choosing producers and making critical decisions regarding his music. For context, A&R, or Artists and Repertoire, refers to the department within major labels that assists in the creative and commercial development of artists. Bobby Valentino persisted in his efforts, embarking on tours and recording for his second album, Special Occasion, released in 2007. This album featured the single Anonymous, which included a collaboration with Timbaland. Despite the prominence of this partnership, the song peaked at number 49 on the Billboard Hot 100. What are the mysteries surrounding Bobby's new name? What controversy prompted him to make such a huge decision? But before that, if you find this info valuable, Be sure to hit that like button to support this video. Now, moving on. Why Bobby changed his name. You see, while promoting his second album, Bobby Valentino faced a significant challenge, a copyright conflict with a British violinist who had the same name. In order to resolve this dispute, both sides agreed to allow the use of the name Bobby Valentino, except in the UK. However, his music company made a notable mistake by launching Bobby's album Special Occasion as Bobby Valentino in areas where they had previously decided not to. This mistake breached their contract with the violinist. During an unsung interview, Bobby disclosed that he and his record company had to give a significant payment to the violinist because of this mistake. Feeling discouraged by the situation, Bobby chose to leave behind the Valentino name and pursue his career under the moniker Bobby V. During the completion of his third album, Bobby provided the chorus for Lil Wayne's song Mrs. Officer in 2008, adding to his already established success.
They're going to send you a message like, hey, you can't do that.
Nevertheless, before the launch of his third album, he abruptly ended his association with Disturbing the Peace. This choice ignited several rumors, one of which suggested he was fired for having a bad attitude. During a 2008 conversation with Singer Room, Bobby emphasized that the split was friendly, stating that he had talked to Ludacris and Chaka Zulu and told them it was time for him to pursue his path, and they did not have any issue with it. During a subsequent interview, it was revealed that Bobby's main complaint was directed towards the parent company, Def Jam Records. He explained to the Urban Daily that competing with so many skilled artists on the label made it difficult for him to get noticed. Bobby stated that he was ready to progress and eager to start walking on a path of his own. With his college degree and experience under his belt, he believed he was ready to completely lead his career, acting as both a business owner and a creative professional. He made a deal with EMI Records to create his record label, Blue Cola Dreams. In 2009, Bobby's third album, The Rebirth, topped the Billboard Top R&B Albums chart. He achieved significant success with the song Beep with Young Jock, known for its catchy chorus. In 2011, he came back with his fourth album, Fly on the Wall, followed by his fifth album, Dusk Till Dawn, in 2012, 2 years later. Regrettably, Dusk Till Dawn did not meet expectations, with sales of just 5,000 copies during its first week. Following that, Bobby experienced a major disruption in his life. In 2013, he was approached by two armed men while sitting in his Bentley outside a recording studio in Atlanta. He agreed to their request to get out of the car, following which the attackers drove off in his brand new Bentley. After the event, Bobby informed law enforcement about the robbery, and his vehicle was eventually found deserted at a train station for commuters. Robert Unrio McFarlane, a suspect, was taken into custody and accused of robbery and carjacking associated with the incident. In spite of the difficult situation in his life, Bobby Valentino showed remarkable resilience and a strong determination to rebuild his career in the music industry. His ability to adjust to the intricacies of the entertainment industry, coupled with his determination to strive for autonomy, highlighted his commitment to his creative pursuits. Bobby V's growth as a musician demonstrates his determination to create a unique persona, free from the usual constraints of big music companies. His career, marked by a succession of hurdles and triumphs, showcases the typical difficulties faced by numerous musicians in a fiercely competitive field. Bobby's dedication to his music career is shown through his proactive choices, like starting his label and being adaptable in tough times, highlighting his strong commitment to his musical passion. During his journey, he has consistently focused on his artistic expression and the pursuit of success, showcasing his development as both an artist and a business person. While evolving his musical style and exploring new creative realms, Bobby V's story demonstrates the resilience needed for success in the ever-changing music industry. Although he has faced legal problems, the difficulty of being noticed among many talented competitors and personal difficulties, he has always demonstrated commitment to his craft and a sincere eagerness to connect with his fans. Bobby Valentino's journey continues to be an inspiring tale of growth, determination, and relentless pursuit of goals, despite facing challenges. Bobby's controversial statements. Bobby Valentino shifted his focus to music production and ultimately released his sixth studio album, Electric, in 2018. Nevertheless, in that same year, he became involved in a legal dispute in Georgia as a woman claimed he had behaved inappropriately. Bobby's spokesperson denied these allegations, stating that the person making the accusations was driven by a desire for money. Responding to the accusations, Bobby posted on Twitter, sharing his feelings, stating, "No one can destroy what God has created." Comedian Lil Duval commented on the incident, mentioning that Bobby should find spiritual salvation instead of continuing to sin, in a tweet that has since been deleted.
So that soul and musical substance. So
Now, did you get out your deals or did you get dropped?
yeah, I thought you was out all your deals before. I thought you was independent before.
After the accusations, Bobby's spokesperson told TMZ that they were contemplating taking legal steps against the woman implicated. Regrettably, the outcome of the case is still unknown. Bobby made a comeback in the public spotlight in May 2021 when he condemned women for posting nude photos on Instagram. He remarked that with how often people were naked on that app, he couldn't help but wonder how they looked in clothes. He also mentioned that looking good in a turtleneck might be a nice look for his sister. This comment sparked a strong negative reaction from Instagram users, with many calling him washed up and lame. After receiving criticism, Bobby responded to his critics in a subsequent video, asking why, if he was considered old-fashioned and uncool, they were all so interested in his actions. Bobby's comments on social networking platforms demonstrated a growing trend among celebrities, who often face intense scrutiny over their opinions. Even though he tried to express his thoughts, the resulting negative reaction highlighted the challenges he faced in connecting with his audience and adapting to the changing landscape of social media. Continuing to engage with followers, he was reminded of the intense scrutiny modern public figures face online through the reactions to his remarks. A fresh musical collaboration. Bobby Valentino stays involved in the music business through releasing his songs, performing, and supporting other artists' development. In March 2024, at a concert, he caused a stir by not wearing underwear on stage, which led to social media users mocking him with comments questioning what was happening with his freeballing. In spite of this occurrence, Bobby has partnered with Ray J, Sammy, and Pleasure P to form a music group called RSVP, aiming to create music together. Apart from his music career, Bobby has also delved into acting, appearing in movies like Video Girl and Demons of Jack County. During a 2023 interview with Ugly Money TV, Bobby openly talked about his love life, sharing the difficulties of staying loyal to one partner because of the many beautiful women he encounters while on tour. Regardless, he continues to hold on to hope of finding love. During a discussion with XO Nicole, he mentioned that his perfect match must have more than just physical attractiveness. She needs to be mentally strong, open to new knowledge, and motivated to achieve her dreams. Bobby claims the opposite of beliefs, that he has lost importance. In the same XO Nicole interview, he highlighted that he has just started to uncover his potential. He compared life to a roller coaster, emphasizing the need to withstand its ups and downs, and stated his belief that he is still in the first phases of building his legacy. Before this, which other prominent stars have collaborated with Bobby? How did they see him? Bobby Valentino's partnership with Ludacris. Interestingly, Ludacris, a prominent figure in the world of rap, acting, and business, had a significant impact on Bobby Valentino's career, particularly in the early stages of his solo projects. Their professional relationship began when Ludacris and his manager, Chaka Zulu, expressed interest in Bobby's demo recordings. By that point, Ludacris had solidified his position as a well-known artist in the music business.
your body's gonna feel like that. But you know, I was in the studio. I got a little studio in my crib, and we was just recording.
With a thriving career in rap and management of his label, Disturbing Thought Peace, DTP, under Def Jam Records. This collaboration would be crucial for Bobby's rise in the R&B music scene. After examining Bobby's demos, Ludacris and Chaka Zulu decided to offer him a recording contract with DTP in the early 2000s. This choice represented a major achievement for Bobby, as he overcame obstacles in his music career journey, especially after his vocal group, Mista, broke up. Supported by DTP and Ludacris, Bobby Valentino was in a favorable position to start a prosperous solo career. In 2005, Bobby came out with his first single, Slow Down, that was quite successful, reaching the 8th spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The self-titled debut album, Bobby Valentino, released under DTP and Def Jam Records, was fueled by the popularity of this single and sparked excitement. The album displayed a mix of silky R&B singing and music production that attracted both mainstream and urban listeners. Ludacris played an important part in supporting Bobby, using his influence in the music industry to highlight Bobby's work. In this time frame, Ludacris and Bobby also worked together on music projects. Bobby was highlighted on Ludacris's song Pimpin' All Over the World, which was part of Ludacris's album The Red Light District, released in 2004. This song became very popular, increasing Bobby's presence in the industry even more. Many people viewed Ludacris as a mentor to Bobby due to their close relationship and Bobby's participation in DTP projects, which they worked on together often. In later interviews, Bobby specified that while Ludacris had a major impact on his career, he was not seen as a mentor. He emphasized that he took on a lot of responsibility for his career decisions, such as choosing producers and managing different aspects of projects independently. Despite the fact that Bobby Valentino and Ludacris had a professional relationship, their collaboration faced challenges. When Bobby started working on his third album, The Rebirth, 2009, conflicts with DTP had already started to arise. In the end, Bobby made the decision to depart from the label in 2008. During that period, there were multiple rumors going around, indicating that he was fired because of his bad attitude. However, in interviews, Bobby continued to claim that the split was friendly and that he decided to leave on his own. He described a discussion with Ludacris and Chaka Zulu where he expressed his intention to follow his path, which they were supportive of. Bobby later revealed that his unhappiness was mainly due to the organizational setup of Def Jam Records, not his dealings with Ludacris or DTP. He noticed that the Def Jam roster was too full, making it difficult for him to get the attention he deserved. His belief that he lacked focus added to his sense of being overshadowed and not being promoted enough compared to other artists on the same label. After leaving DTP, Bobby decided to go solo and set up his label, Blue Cola Dreams, while also finalizing a distribution deal with EMI Records. Bobby Valentino and Ludacris may have gone their separate ways professionally, but their partnership during Bobby's early solo career was essential in establishing his presence in the R&B music scene. Ludacris gave Bobby important exposure and a stepping stone for his success, while Bobby's contribution added diversity to the DTP brand's music collection. Bobby and Lil Scrappy collaboration. A rapper from Atlanta, Lil Scrappy is known for his important contribution to the crunk music style and his work with Bobby Valentino, especially on the song My Bad. Rising in the early 2000s, Lil Scrappy became well known for his unique, aggressive sound and connections with leading figures in Southern hip-hop. His collaboration with Bobby Valentino, an R&B singer recognized for his smooth and melodic style, showcased the genre mixing that defined the period, with artists frequently moving between rap and R&B. The most notable partnership between Lil Scrappy and Bobby Valentino occurred on Lil Scrappy's first album, Bred to Die, Born to Live, which came out in 2006. The record overseen by Lil Jon and put out under 50 Cent's G-Unit South imprint, was heavily influenced by the crunk music trend that was thriving in the mid-2000s. Bobby Valentino's silky vocals on the song My Bad perfectly paired with Lil Scrappy's energetic and forceful rap performance. My Bad showcased a stark contrast between Lil Scrappy's gritty delivery and Bobby Valentino's smooth melodic choruses, bridging the gap between hardcore rap and R&B. This partnership gave Bobby Valentino exposure to Lil Scrappy's fan base, centered on southern hip-hop and crunk music, while also helping Lil Scrappy broaden his appeal to a wider audience beyond hardcore rap fans. The track My Bad showcased the common practice of rappers teaming up with R&B singers in the mid-2000s to create popular songs that resonated with urban and mainstream listeners. This collaboration allowed every artist to showcase their individual skills while reaching a wider audience. Bobby Valentino's silky and heartfelt singing on the refrain created a striking difference to Lil Scrappy's raw verses, leading to a dynamic song that appealed to fans of various musical styles. Limited public information is available about any additional interactions between Lil Scrappy and Bobby Valentino outside of their current collaboration. However, their collaboration on My Bad was significant during that period, adding to the growing popularity of blending rap and R&B. This style of merging genres became a defining feature of the 2000s, with many artists in both categories finding success through similar collaborations. The album Bred to Die, Born to Live was a significant moment in Lil Scrappy's career, as his partnership with Bobby Valentino brought a new element of variety to the project. The album, known for its crunk-inspired beats and Lil Scrappy's unique forceful style, was elevated by songs like My Bad, which added R&B elements and gave it a more mellow tone. However, Bobby Valentino's work with Lil Scrappy highlighted his ability to adapt as an artist. Even though known for his R&B ballads and smooth vocals, his willingness to collaborate with hip-hop artists like Lil Scrappy demonstrated his ability to move between various music genres. Through his connection with Ludacris's Disturbing Thought Peace label and successful tracks like Slow Down, he gained notice. Collaborating with artists like Lil Scrappy further established his presence in Southern music as a versatile artist. The collaboration between Lil Scrappy and Bobby Valentino on My Bad exemplifies the blending of genres that was common in the music scene of the mid-2000s. While their collaboration is mostly focused on just one song, it showcases the versatility and appeal of both artists, and also highlights the overall trend of R&B singers lending their melodic skills to rap tunes. How do you think Lil Wayne impacted Bobby's musical career? Bobby and Lil Wayne, dynamic duo. Well, the collaboration between Lil Wayne and Bobby Valentino began in the mid-2000s, a meaningful period for both artists. During that period, Bobby Valentino was starting his career after his band Mista broke up, while Lil Wayne was quickly making a name for himself in the world of rap. Their collaboration not only solidified Bobby Valentino's reputation in the R&B world, but also demonstrated Lil Wayne's versatility as a featured performer. The most prominent partnership between the pair is the song Mrs. Officer, included in Lil Wayne's album The Carter 3, which came out in 2008. In this track, Bobby Valentino provided the infectious melodic chorus, focusing on being drawn to a woman who is a police officer. His velvety R&B style stood in stark contrast to Lil Wayne's raw, powerful lyrics, elevating Mrs. Officer as a standout track on an already praised album. The Carter 3 became one of Lil Wayne's biggest hits, with Mrs. Officer contributing significantly to its success. The song climbed to the 16th spot on the Billboard Hot 100, greatly increasing the exposure of both musicians. Bobby Valentino and Lil Wayne worked together on more than one song. Throughout the years, their bond has grown stronger as they are involved in the Atlanta music community and collaborate with different artists on projects. Bobby Valentino notably included Lil Wayne in his 2005 single Tell Me, which was part of Bobby's self-titled debut album. Lil Wayne's input brought a dynamic aspect to the track, making it one of Bobby's top songs and helping the album reach platinum status. This partnership was crucial in expanding Bobby Valentino's fan base, especially among followers of Lil Wayne and the hip-hop music scene. Lil Wayne and Bobby Valentino's collaborative efforts showcased Lil Wayne's ability to effortlessly traverse different music styles and genres, shifting between rap and R&B infused melodies. This collaboration showcases Bobby Valentino's versatility as an artist who can collaborate with rappers without compromising his signature smooth R&B style. Their unique styles combined well, leading to both success in the market and highlighting the continuing connection between hip-hop and R&B at the time. Additionally, Bobby Valentino's connection with Lil Wayne boosted his reputation in the music field. Teaming up with Lil Wayne during his peak career in the late 2000s established Bobby as a versatile artist skilled in blending R&B and hip-hop effortlessly. This partnership also strengthened Bobby's ties to key figures in the rap industry due to Lil Wayne's connections with Cash Money Records and the wider hip-hop community. Their collaboration led to Bobby Valentino being featured in multiple projects, boosting his involvement in the hip-hop scene. Even though his main genre is R&B, working with prominent rappers such as Lil Wayne allowed him to reach a larger fan base and create cross-genre songs, a trend that became popular in the 2000s. The connection between Bobby and Young Jock. See, Young Jock and Bobby Valentino, two prominent artists in the Atlanta music scene, have crossed paths in different professional settings over the course of their careers. Young Jock, known for his rap hits like It's Going Down, is in the same music genre as Bobby Valentino, who stands out as a notable artist due to his unique R&B vocals. Both have made big impacts on Southern hip-hop and R&B culture, and despite not working together often, their collaborations have been important. Bobby Valentino rose to fame in the mid-2000s with hits such as Slow Down, similarly to Young Jock, who gained popularity during that time with his first album, New Jock City. Despite their differences in music styles, they have discovered shared experiences in Atlanta's music industry and tight-knit community. Their involvement in the cultural movement of the Atlanta sound in the 2000s is shown through performances at different events. Their main focus in working together is on building connections within the industry rather than on producing a successful project together. Both musicians have managed to stay current by participating in reality TV shows like Love and Hip Hop, as well as staying active in the music world with various projects and ventures. Despite their limited direct musical collaborations, their impact on the Southern music scene and frequent intersections in Atlanta have kept them connected within the same network. Their professional paths, even though they vary in style, frequently reflect the spirit of teamwork in Atlanta's music scene, where musicians with different sound profiles can assist and work together. Timbaland, a notable figure in the music industry, was also involved with Bobby. But who influenced whom? Keep watching for full details. Bobby's transformation with Timbaland. During the mid-2000s, Bobby Valentino's career was greatly impacted by Timbaland, a notable figure in music production and artistry. Known for his innovative rhythms and diverse methods of producing music, Timbaland has worked with many well-known musicians like Justin Timberlake, Missy Elliott, and Aaliyah. His collaboration with Bobby Valentino came at a crucial time for the R&B singer, who was getting ready to release his second studio album, Special Occasion. In 2007, Bobby Valentino released Special Occasion, which included the track Anonymous, produced by Timbaland. This song stood out on the album, showcasing Timbaland's unique style with intricate drum beats, electronic elements, and creative vocal samples. The contemporary, avant-garde sound infused into Bobby Valentino's smooth R&B delivery on Anonymous resulted in a hit that connected with the audience. Despite only reaching number 49 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, Anonymous was still considered a commercial success and was celebrated for its innovative production and catchy chorus. It became a favorite among fans and is now recognized as one of Bobby Valentino's most iconic tracks. Timbaland's involvement in Special Occasion greatly improved the album's sound quality as a whole. Timbaland's production brought a new level of creativity and uniqueness to Bobby Valentino's R&B music, setting him apart from others in the genre. His ability to blend hip-hop, electronic, and R&B components in his music resulted in a sound that was modern yet timeless, perfectly matching Bobby Valentino's silky vocal delivery. The collaboration between Timbaland and Bobby Valentino was a pivotal moment in their music careers. Collaborating with Timbaland gave Bobby an opportunity to expand his musical style and reach a wider audience. Timbaland, a well-known producer, recognized for his track record of creating hit songs, integrated his unique sound into Bobby's music, creating a distinct sound for the album. Their collaboration on Anonymous showcases Timbaland's skill in enhancing an artist's sound without compromising their unique artistic identity. Even though Anonymous stands out as their most notable collaboration, Timbaland's influence on Bobby Valentino's music extended beyond just this one track. Their successful partnership was key in keeping Bobby at the forefront of the changing R&B scene. Timbaland's skillful production methods helped Bobby Valentino stand out in a crowded music industry where unique soundscapes were becoming more important in establishing an artist's musical persona. So, what do you think about the revelations behind Bobby Valentino's career? Let us know in the comments. If you want more interesting revelations, be sure to like, subscribe, and watch the next video shown on your screen. See you there.